Been praying for some heat, and we got it. So trying to get as much heat as possible to get ready for that Miami kickoff. So thought the kids responded back today, a lot more energy. I think for some reason they seemed a little bit, especially on offense yesterday, but they really bounced back today, and I thought they had a great day. Did a lot of good things. Defense didn't have a bad day, but I mean offense I think got the best of them for the most part, but they bounced back as well at times and didn't get our takeaway goals, so they run a little bit, but just encouraged by the continual growth. That's what you want. You want guys to be fighting back and forth. Just personnel update. We have had one of our team members that's chosen to leave the program for personal reasons. That's Elijah Rogers, one of our freshmen. And so we just appreciate him and the way he helped us in recruiting as he was coming here, and just didn't work out for him. So wish him nothing but the best, and that's kind of the update on that. Questions?
You talk about the running back position, and it looks like you have a lot of different guys that can do different things. But is that something that you want to have a one-man workhorse or a bunch of guys again?
No, I think you got to have a bunch of guys. I think in this league, to take the workload, you notice they got different skill sets. You know, recruit different guys, different body types, and do different things. I just think that with the way offense is played and the number of snaps that we get, it's very smart to have that. You know, there's no doubt the more well-rounded the young man is, the more things he can do, and the longer he'll stay on the field for sure. But I just like the versatility of the group, you know, and Stevie Scott kind of sticks out to me. I mean, he's a big old boy now, 235 pounds, and he's as strong as a bull, and he's really fast, and he just got to learn what he's doing, you know. But he's flashed, you know, and Cole looks explosive, and you know, Morgan is bigger, stronger, faster than I've ever seen him, you know. So those guys just keep him. Mike Majette, he's really got a great skill set. Just got to keep him healthy, you know. So that gives you a lot of options back there. And there's other guys as well that are fighting and clawing and scratching to get Ricky Brookins is Mr. Dependable. You know, he can do about everything that we ask him to do, and just great attitude, and it's just, he'll help us win. So I really like that room. They've really grown.
Tom, what do you like most about what Coach Hart's done with those guys here in this first week and change?
Yeah, you know, I think it's, you know, Coach Hart has an edge about him. You know, that edge was our one word for yesterday, and matter of fact, explained to those guys that's why he was successful. You know, he didn't have the physical attributes, you know, that some of the great ones have had, but he was one of the great ones, and a big reason why was because of his mindset and his toughness and his grit and how he competed. You know, and he brings that same swagger to that room. You know, he don't put up with stuff for those guys. He holds them accountable, but they know he cares about them, you know, and he loves them, and he pushes them, and they believe in him. You know, he's done it at a high level, and he understands how to play the position, and he understands the growth that it takes as you learn the position. You know, so I think he's a great recruiter, great coach, and does a really good job with that room.
How much does that kind of gritty personality and playing style that he had play into the role of giving him the promotion up to New England?
Yeah, I think that was a part of it, you know, and to me, as I've delegated responsibilities in year 2, you know, I've involved him more in just kind of taking care of things and taking some things off my plate, head coaching wise, and he's a guy that I trust, you know, and I feel like he's earned that responsibility, and I think that's, you know, it was a reflection of that, and being able to allow him to do those things. And you know, some guys just have, you know, game moxie, you know, and he's a guy you can talk to on game day about situational things as well. So that's you know, he's a valuable part of our staff, and we're just really glad he's with us.
From a defensive perspective, how difficult is it to contain a guy like Wap, who was already fast and now is even faster because of Dr. Ray?
I think that it's a big matchup challenge, you know, especially because he's a slot, so he's matched up on safeties, and you know, hopefully not a linebacker, but sometimes you better give that guy help, you know, because he's not only fast, he's extremely quick, so he's got the combination of both. And last year I thought he was more quick than he was his high level speed or high end speed, and his high end speed's increased, you know, so he's now able to pull away, and as you've already seen the first few practices, big plays from him. So that's what you want, you know, and he's got a ton of confidence. If you remember last fall camp, he was injured, you know, and so took him about half the season before he really kind of got rolling, you know, so completely different for him this year, and it's already showing up.
Saw Wap and Mike, I think, connect on deep ball for a touchdown earlier. With Mike, you see the physical tools, but maybe behind the scenes, everything else that goes into that quarter position.
Yeah.
Where is he with all?
I think he's growing. You know, he's growing. He's young, and he's learning how to be a student of the game. You know, you got to study a ton of film. You got to be a leader in the meetings. You know, you got to be a leader in the locker room. You got to be a leader at all times. You know, that position demands that, and so those are things that you just, you know, time is where those are created, and with good leadership and mentorship, which Coach Sheridan provides that, and even the other guys in the room provide that. I mean, they're truly a group of guys that are working together. You know, yeah, they all want to play, but it's just great to see them encouraging one another. You know, the older guys are helping the younger guys, and the younger guys are responding properly to the older guys, and they're all competing in opportunities to get on the field. And once they're out there on the field, they're cheering the other guys on. I mean, that's, to me, that's LEO. That's the cornerstone of our program, is truly making it about the team and the guys around you, not yourself.
Something on Saturday you mentioned Jay Shannon being more involved in the offense. I mean, is that something you see, or do you think he'll be primarily a punt return guy?
Well, you know, if you know, watching practice here, you've seen he's made a lot of plays, you know, at the receiver spot, you know. So as long as his knee holds up, we'll use him as much as we can, you know. And obviously, punt returner is a huge role for us, and he did such a great job there. So that's a constant. But if he can physically handle playing receiver, then we'll play him as much as we can.